Welcome to the 12th lesson of SmartKnitter, Knit Instructions Level 2. In this class, we will explain knitting tools and demonstrate their use through examples. In the first example, we have a panel that needs to add stitches evenly on both sides. There are empty spaces between the cast-on area, making it difficult to do pattern fill. Select the area with the partial knitting. Use the Change Color tool to change all the Revell yarn sections to color 31. After color change, click Knit Tools. Click Hide Lines with color 31 under Narrowing function. Then we proceed with pattern fill. Click the Repeat, set the pattern fill parameters. Select Pattern Fill, click to fill the entire panel. After filling the repeat, click Knit Tools and select Show Lines with color 31 under Narrowing function. This will show the Revell yarn sections on both sides again. Change the color back to their original colors. Set the feeders. Translate the panel. The panel is translated correctly. Here's another method for pattern fill. First, select the Revell yarn sections for the widening positions. Add them to the cache list. Check the number of rows on each side. Remove the rows with the Revell yarn sections. Proceed to the pattern fill steps as mentioned before. You can see the protected area is not filled with the stitch pattern. Use the Insert Rows tool to add back 10 rows on each side. Copy the Revell yarn sections back to the original positions. Click Feeder Setup to translate the panel. We can see the pattern also transitions smoothly with this method. Let's look at another file. This panel has link stitches all the way filled to the edge of the panels. Frequent transfers of stitches at the edge would cause breakage of the yarn or laddering easily. Let's select an area that includes the entire left side edge. Then select Turn leftmost 1 stitch to front stitch under Change Edge Stitch. All edge stitches are now changed to front stitch, avoiding frequent transfers at edge. Do the same for the right side. Select Turn rightmost 1 stitch to front stitch under Change Edge Stitch. Translate again. You can see the edges only knit front stitches without transfers. Let's move on to the next example. This is a sleeve panel with full Milano stitches. Let's translate and take a look at the machine code. Full Milano contains 1 revolution of tubular stitches and 1 row of double jersey. 1 revolution of tubular stitch is represented by 1 symbol in SmartGraph. After translations, the tubular stitches expand into 2 rows. Due to incorrect direction of the feeder, there are floats during partial knitting. To avoid this problem, we can go back to SmartGraph and edit the file. First, select the sleeve cap area with partial knitting. Go to Knit Tools, select Split Tubular into 2 lines. You can see the tubular stitches are expanded into 1 row of front stitch without transfer and 1 row of back stitch without transfer. Now we have to use the Change Pattern tool to correct the odd number of rows. Select a repeat of the short row's edge. Correct the rows to an even number for a complete revolution by drawing in the 2 images shown. Do the same on the other side. After the amendment, we can translate the panel to check. You can see now feeder 3 knit to the edge, and then return to knit the next row without creating any long floats. This marks the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching.